Okay, let's focus. I don't know how much
Let us allow leaders, with all due respect, here, let us allow the Vice-Chancellor to respond to these issues.
Molweni basebenzi. Phambili ngomzabalazo wabasebenzi phambili. Phambili ngomzabalazo wabasebenzi phambili.
Wabafundi tata.
Phambili ngomzabalazo wabafundi phambili. Phambili ngomzabalazo wabafundi phambili. Phambili ngomzabalazo wama-academics phambili. Thank you very much for making time for this important public demonstration of the commitment you have to issues of transformation. Let me just tell you, for me, transformation, change, and responsiveness at Rhodes University is a non-negotiable. We must move forward with speed and purpose in dealing with all the issues that have been raised here. So, on most, if not all of these issues, we are on the same side.
Name change.
We are on the same side on these things, and we must work together. The leadership of the institution, academics, workers, students, everyone, it is our responsibility to make this institution the best that it can be. We must address the issues of institutional culture. We must make it a more welcoming, a more positive, a more affirming, and an inclusive institutional culture. I have met on many occasions with the leadership of NEHAWU. Not only the current leadership, but leadership of NEHAWU from previous years. And I have been very consistent in my position that we must create opportunities for workers of Rhodes University to develop themselves. Yes. That is something that we must work hard on. I find it unacceptable that someone will come and work at Rhodes University and remain in the same position for 40 years without having had an opportunity for personal development and growth. And I have consistently said that there must be something qualitatively different about someone who works at Rhodes University, an institution of learning, to a person who is working for the municipality or any other place in town. So these are very important issues that we need to pay attention to. I have listened to all the demands that have been presented here, and we do need to attend to all of them, but they require the collective wisdom of all of us. We all have to play a role. Let me just take the issue of the curriculum. The curriculum is not something that is decreed from the office of the Vice-Chancellor. The curriculum is something that academics in their disciplines have to work with, including the students, work through the faculties. I did indicate in my inaugural address that it is unacceptable that at this point in time we still look towards North America and Europe as our primary source of knowledge. We are excluding knowledge that comes from diverse parts of the world. I have clearly said that we need to draw on knowledge coming from South America, coming from our country, coming from the continent of Africa, coming from the East. and that we need to draw all of this knowledge to create a rich educational experience for our students. Now, I've made it very clear that that knowledge which comes from other parts of the world should not be seen as some additional, optional reading, that it has to be part of the mainstream curriculum. That is where students, working together with the academics in their faculties, can start to shape the curriculum. We are 21 years into our democracy.
Study language is English and guess what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Into ke engithi balekile bethuna apha ezintweni zezinto ezifundwayo sithi ulwazi mangathathwa ulwazi oluvela eAmerica okanye luvela eEurope, kungathathwa ulwazi oluvela apha eAfrica noluvela ko-South America nase-East, lolo lwazi libekwa ecaleni kuthiwa hayi ke uba ufuna ukufunda ezo zinto ungazifundela nje as a matter of interest. No, sithi lonke lolo lwazi malufakwe abantwana bakwazi ukuthi bafunde izinto ezivela nakwezinye indawo, ingakumbi ulwazi oluvela eAfrica, which has been marginalized. Ngeliya xesha ngibekwa njenge Vice-Chancellor yale university, I made this statement. In short, during my tenure as the Vice-Chancellor of Rhodes University, I want Rhodes to be increasingly distinguished as an institution that tackles local problems in ways that command attention and respect more widely, and indeed globally. I want Rhodes to be an institution that erects powerful signposts for how the pathways of the future must differ from those of the past. The capacity to model a different and better future lies clearly in our hands today, here in South Africa, here in the Eastern Cape, and here in Grahamstown. But it requires of us that we reflect on how we ourselves within the university conduct our work, how we can build on our excellent strengths already established in this direction, and how we can seek other opportunities for renewal and innovation. Ngamafutshane, ngexesha lengqesho yami njengosekela ngqonyela wale university, ngifuna iRhodes iye izibalula njengeziko elijongana nengxaki zengingqi ngendlela ebanga ukuba iqatshelwe futhi ihlonishwe ngokubanzi nasemhlabeni jikelele. Funa iRhodes ibe liziko elimisela ibhakana ezibonakalayo malunga nokuba mazahluke njani na indlela zengomso kwezo zexesha elidlulileyo. Amandla okubumba ikamva elahlukileyo nelingcono asezandleni zethu namhlanje, apha eMzantsi Afrika, apha eMpuma Koloni, apha eRhini. Kodwa ke oku kudinga ukuba nathi apha ngaphakathi si-university sizibhenge.
Amajikele lo muntu. Aphume ngapha ya.
High discipline, comrade. High discipline. High moral. High discipline. High discipline. High moral. High moral. High discipline. Asimniki uvisa qhube ezingokeni.
Kodwa ke oku kudinga ukuba nathi apha ngaphakathi euniversity sizibhenge, sikhangele ukuba singawenza njani na umsebenzi wethu, sikhangele ukuba singakhela njani phezu kwamandla esele sinawo kwezinkalo, sijonge nokuba singafumana phi na amanye amathuba okuvuselela nokudala kutsha. Ngaphezulu hayi nabonisa ukuba enye yezinto efuneka sizenzile ukuba negalelo ekwakheni uluntu lwaseRhini oludlamkeleyo noluzinzileyo. Grahamstown is a microcosm of sharp and stark realities of our apartheid legacy, where grinding and debilitating poverty exists alongside relative affluence. Our future and our success as Rhodes University is inextricably bound up with the future and success of the greater Grahamstown community. We are deeply and intimately connected with our local community. It is therefore important that we play a significant role in ensuring that Grahamstown becomes a sustainable society and that we address the challenges that jointly face us. We must send a very clear message that our university is not just in Grahamstown, but that it is of and for Grahamstown. And we have a particular responsibility to contribute towards the creation of a well-functioning, economically sustainable and prosperous Grahamstown. Ngamafutshane, iGini ingumfuziselo welizwe lethu lonke, xali lonke. Apho inyaniso ezimbili zesimo sencindezelo zibonakala kwinhlupheko nenswelo embi ekhoyo ecaleni kobutyebi. Ingomso lethu nempumelelo yethu njenge-university, i-Rhodes, azinakwahlulwa kwingomso nempumelelo yethu yoluntu lonke lwaseRhini. Siyingxenye yoluntu lwaseRhini. Siyingxenye yoluntu kule ngingqi. Ngoko ke kubalulekile ukuba sizibandakanye ngokupheleleyo kwindlela zokufumana izisombululo eziza kuhlala ixesha elide kwimingeni esijongene nayo kule ndawo simi kunye kuyo. Kakuphi ke into engigqinisayo ukuthi siyi-university